This is Owen's 10-minute abs workout. The format's going to be 45 seconds of an exercise, 15-second rest, 10 exercises back to back. Job done. So the first one we're going to do is quite an easy one, and it's a straight leg sit up with your hands in a prayer, and all you have to do is come up and twist to one side and back down slowly. So off we go, and then twist to the other side and just control the descent. So kind of twist as you go on the way up, rather than twisting at the top. So 10 seconds to go. And one more. And that's that. So now we'll have a 15-second rest. And next up is going to just be a more simple sit-up. So bend your knees, cross your hands so you're touching your shoulders. And just crunch up and just hold for a second. And back down, straight back up. So make sure you just squeeze at the top. And see how high you can get. That's 5 seconds. So just hold this one and release. So next up we're going to do some leg raises. So you can make it slightly easier by sitting on your thumbs, straight legs, and you're just going to not let them touch the floor, and you're going to come up and just lift your hips in the air at the top and lower slowly. So really kind of get your feet over your head and sort of knees into your chest. I'll do these with my head and shoulders off the floor. Five seconds. And relax. So next up we've got a toughie. They're called flutter kicks. So again, you can sit on your thumbs. You're going to raise your legs 6 inches off the floor and just kick your feet up and down, so like this. So just make sure you crunch up. So try and vary it, so try and go really small and low. And then let's speed it up and just get a bit bigger. And then we slow it down and go really low. That's 4, nearly there. 2, 1. So next up, in fact for the next 2, you're going to try and keep your legs at right angles and keep them really stiff. So your legs don't move, and we're going to just crunch up for your ankles. So your legs aren't moving. that's 10 seconds. And time. So next is reverse crunches, so you're staying in feet, hands on the floor, and similar to last time, but with bent legs instead of straight legs, so a reverse crunch. And try and get your hips off the floor. And go. You can kind of get your hips, your knees to go one side and then the other side. And one more, and time. So next up we're going to do Russian twists. So you're going to get into a V and you're just going to twist side to side like that, and you're going to keep your body really stiff. And we're going to go. You can do this one holding a shoe or a book or any weight. It doesn't have to be heavy. So try and just twist a bit more each time, like looking over your shoulder as you're doing it. In theory, those legs are really stiff and not moving at all. This one's a bit of a slow burner. It's 5 seconds. Okay. So we've got 3 to go. The next one's quite hard. They're in and out, so you go up on your hands and you're just going to kick your legs in and out like this. And we're going. Next, I want you to imagine that you've got a tall vase, or maybe a small penguin in front of you, so you're going to kick to the sides of it, kick above it. So we're nearly there. 5 seconds, I think. And time. So next we've got a slightly easier one. So again, come up on your knees, crunch up, and you're just going to touch your alternate ankles. And we're going. So ankle taps, alternate. So really crunch your sides each time. We've only got one more after this. And nearly there. And time. And then the last one is bicycle kicks, so hands on your knees, you breathe out till your fingertips are at the top of your knees, and then we're just going to kick and go elbows, give you an extra 5-second rest because I need it, elbows to knees and straight legs each time. So hands on your knees, breathe out and start kicking. going. That's 10 seconds. And time. So just turn on your front and push into a cobra to stretch out your front. Look up. Look over one shoulder and the other. And that's that. Try and do that twice, back to back if you can, with maybe a 3-minute rest in between.